Hey guys, it's Katie at scrappinkaty.ctmh.com, and I am bringing you a card kit featuring the Summer Vibes collection from Close to My Heart. Now, this Summer Vibes collection also comes with an exclusive Cricut collection that can only be purchased through a Close to My Heart consultant, and I will be leaving my Cricut affiliate link down in the description below, as well as links to all the other products that I used. So off camera, I've already cut all these pieces. Now I have sped up this video quite a bit just to kind of show you how quick and easy these cards come together and give you some tips and tricks along the way. So this cute little summer house, I am going to be using some liquid adhesive because there are some tiny pieces, as well as it just allows me to put it down on the other layers and kind of move it around and make sure it is in the correct spot. Now, the cardstocks that I'm using for this card kit are from the Summer Vibes collection. I have added a couple of other colors from my stash, but again, I'll leave that down in the description below. So for this top door piece, you mainly just want to make sure that the circle in the door really matches up with that pre-cut circle on the base of the house. And then this little eaves, again, tiny, tiny pieces, so you will be wanting to use some sort of liquid adhesive for this. So now I'm going to adhere that to that white base, so then you can see that window, the door, and then the eaves and the steps really pop out. Now this base is actually using our French vanilla cardstock instead of our white daisy. All the other cards will use the white daisy. Now for the circle window in the door, I am just using the circle, but if you wanted to save those little cutouts from your mat, you could actually adhere those down onto the card base, much like I'm going to do here with the window pane. Now, I found it easier to just apply little dots of adhesive down onto my card base, and then take these little squares for the window pane and center them in that square. Now, I am using the light side of that sorbet cardstock, and Close to My Heart's cardstock has two sides. One is a darker version and then the other is a lighter version, and you'll see that on a couple of these cards I definitely take advantage of that. So for the card base, I'm just going to use tape adhesive and adhere that right on the back of this card. Now this would be an adorable card if you go on a beach vacation with someone, or someone that just loves the beach. Now for this cute little sun card, again, I've used one sheet of cardstock, the lemonade, but I'm using a light side for that center of the sun, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the dark side for those sun rays. Now what you see me doing here is just lining up all those sun rays so I can see the height of them, because you'll see that some of these sun rays are long, some of them are short, some of them are wide, skinny. Really, I found that there were only a couple of rays that did not fit somewhere, so I had to kind of move them. But for the most part, you just put them on, and then again with that liquid adhesive to make sure you can really get in there and kind of smush that around, and they would really get adhered well. Now you want to stick around to the end of this video because I am going to show you some options on how to decorate these cards. Now these cards are super adorable just as is, but we can always knock it up a notch just by adding some other products. So I'm going to finish off these sun rays and then go ahead and attach that circle card base. Again, everything is made with Cricut Design Space and this brand new Summer Vibes Cricut collection. And the good thing about this card kit is you can purchase from my website and receive the Design Space free. Now you will have to own the Summer Vibes Cricut collection, but you can purchase that through my affiliate link down below, or if you have a favorite consultant, you can go ahead and purchase it through them. Right here, I just took one of our old markers and covered up that white core that Close to My Heart is so famous for. I just didn't want it to show on this popsicle card. So I'm going to adhere these layers together. Again, here is another look at using the dark side and the light side of that cardstock. And then this popsicle stick actually comes from one of the pattern papers that's included in our mix-in collection. You definitely could use either toffee cardstock, or you could probably even just cut that out of white and then go ahead and color that popsicle stick with alcohol markers or watercolor markers. So I've just got that adhered down. I'm going to scoot it over just a little bit, and then this card is done. Now you want to stick around again till the end of the video to see how I choose to decorate these cards. Now this cute little camera, I just love it. And the other thing about this Cricut collection is you can see here that I've adapted these shapes to create cards. But these shapes are also perfect to just use on regular standard cards. Or you can blow them up and have oversized pieces on your layouts. You could also keep them, you know, somewhat small and have clusters of images on your scrapbook layouts. Any beachy theme, anything with a camera, a popsicle. I mean, they don't even have to be the beach. You know, that could be the ice cream truck rolling down your street and your kids run out to go get some. So I'm going to finish off this card by just putting this little center piece in the middle of that black circle. And then I'm going to be ready to adhere this down to the card base. Another thing I'd like to point out is that all these cards fit in a standard size envelope. So I made sure when I was designing them that you wouldn't have to have any special envelopes to mail these off to the recipient. I got a cardstock cut, so I had to go get a Band-Aid and then come back and finish this off. And then now for the last card is this cute little watermelon card. I've seen so many cute things made with this watermelon slice. We have this one as well as the Cricut collection comes with more of a triangular piece. Now this Cricut collection is only $9.99, and I believe you get 15 images. But you can see here, I'm making the card kit. You can use them on layouts. It's such a good deal for the price. And then again, all these images can be used for pretty much anything. It really doesn't have to be beachy if you're not a beachy person. So I'm done with that card front, and I'm just going to fold this card base over and then adhere those together using my tape adhesive. I was trying to make sure that I had that watermelon piece right on that card base, so there's not a whole lot of white sticking out. So now all those cards are done. Like I said, you can see they're super cute, but I just want to jazz them up just a little bit. So for the sun, I'm taking our brand new Lemonade shimmer brush. Now, if you aren't familiar with Close to My Heart shimmer brushes, we have several colors, and then we also have clear. So you just shake them up, squeeze them a little bit. I usually like to brand new ones, squeeze them out on a block just to get that shimmer flowing. And then I'm just coloring these rays just to kind of add that extra sparkle that I often love to add to my projects. I hope you can see that sparkle there. You definitely will be able to see it in the still shots at the end of this video. So I've pulled out the Summer Vibes scrapbooking card. The scrapbooking stamp set and thin cuts. Now off camera, I have already cut all the thin cuts, and I'm just going to show you some variations that you could use to kind of add some extra something to these cards. But again, it's really not necessary. So for this little heart, I've just adhered that down into the flash. Now for the sun, I've decided to maybe add those sunglasses. This watermelon, you could do several things. And then this popsicle, I'm going to pull the Summer Vibes card kit stamp set. Now I have already a couple of videos featuring this card kit up on my YouTube channel. And then there's this one sentiment that says treat yourself. And so I thought that would be perfect. You could add some cash inside there, maybe a gift card to your favorite treat shop. And again, I'm just showing you here that I want to make sure that this card is still mailable in a standard size envelope. So I brought that envelope out just to make sure how I can kind of position that surfboard and that leaf and then those cute little flip-flops that come from the Summer Vibes scrapbooking stamp set. So here's a still shot of all the cards. Again, if you purchase $25 from my website, you can let me know and then I will send you this Design Space link. If you are a consultant, please reach out to me and I'll let you know how to purchase just the Design Space link.